What's going on, everybody? Johnny Fox. Here is a serious issue that I think we should cover with a very light touch. There's an app called PERISCOPE, which basically is live streaming from your phone, where people can watch you talk to them in general locations all around the world. It's a very limited service that's mainly for people that just kind of want to sit in front of a camera and talk to an audience. Live vlogging, if you will. But the thing that I found out from a viewer that I wish to keep anonymous due to his investigation and what he found, he gave me this information that showed that there are websites out there, directory sites, that basically are fully legal and show up on Google, that when you go to and filter Periscope top results saying the top rated streams, that they do include child porn. But based on the information I was given by the anonymous source, that a lot of times the top results are very young women who are willing to flash their breasts, show off private parts of their body to the audience from their phone. I don't think there's like full-on fucking or anything like that. I don't know, because I'm not going to click that link and go there, because this is, yeah, it's pretty heavy. But the thing that bothers me the most about this, beyond the fact that there's a platform now that a lot of people use and endorse that is having this type of stuff on it, it's the fact that when you go to Periscope's rules, the very first rule that it says is do not post content that depicts pornography or sexual acts. Here's where it becomes an issue. Slippery slope, if you will. This includes intercourse, masturbation, or sexual nudity. Okay, fair enough. Nudity that is intentionally artistic, educational, or associated with newsworthy events may be acceptable. We also have zero tolerance for any form of child sexual exploitation. The thing is, from my source, they were basically telling me that since he's not from America, that these sites that are in the Ukraine and Russia are the ones streaming this from the phones in those countries. So I decided to do a little bit of digging. And what I found was that in Russia, the child porn laws entail that there is legislation specific to it. It's not defined by law, though. Computer facilitated offenses don't exist there. Simple possession isn't a crime, and they don't report ISPs, internet service providers, for people that distribute or download child porn. So I looked at the Ukraine. What I found was slightly different. In the Ukraine, there is legislation specific to child porn. It's not defined in law. Computer facilitated offenses are in place. Simple possession doesn't exist there, so there's no law against just having pictures of it. And there is no internet service provider reporting. Digging a little bit deeper, I looked into the age of consent in both countries. In this country, the lowest age you'll usually see is 16, but in some states it could be lower. In Russia, it's 16. It's changed several times, at one point being down to 14 years old in 1998 and brought back to 16 in 2003. In the Ukraine, it's universally 16, with the exception to the rule being that you can't have sexual intercourse with someone that is quote-unquote sexually immature, and immaturity is refutable to anyone under the age of 14. But the fact that Periscope isn't region locked, since there are states out there that you can't have sex with or have any pornographic or nude imagery of someone under 18 is an issue. And in America, any type of child nudity or sexual act is 100% illegal, period. To look at it, to download it, to distribute it will get you in jail. So don't go looking for these. The fact that it's not region locked, that anyone can go see it, is going to be a huge issue for Periscope in the future. Because if you have basically underage cam whores on your site, that's going to cause massive issues in the US. Now, no one's really talked about this much, and I never knew it existed because I don't look at Periscope. I think it's dumb to walk around with the phone talking to people when you're out in public. If you don't have a point, you don't have a point. So why are you on there just talking to chat? But seriously, folks, you knew this was going to happen eventually with a site like that has an exception to the rule on nudity. On YouTube, pretty much if you ever do that on there, you pretty much automatically get hacked down. It's over. You pull dick out, the stream's over. and you get a strike on your channel. Twitch, you get reported, channel banned, even if you show cleavage. This site's like, oh, if it's artistic, it's fine. But art is subjective. How do we know what is art and what's not when it comes to the concept of rules? Rules need to be static. They need to be something that is infallible. You rather have no nudity or all nudity. You have to have an absolute. YouTube, no nudity, period. Twitch, no nudity, period. Periscope, maybe. That maybe is going to bring a lot of issues, and it already is, according to my source, telling me that they're actually having these live shows, they're broadcast these underage chicks to everybody in the fucking world, and no one's batting an eye. I can't wait to hear the SJWs when they finally watch my video on this shit, and then they go and react to it saying, I'm a bigot because some men can't help it. No. That is the one thing I won't bend to. I've given people on the SJW side exceptions to the rules. I've called some transgender people I respect by their pronouns. I accepted gay people altogether. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. It doesn't hurt me at all. There's nothing crazy about it. That's just what they are. They can't help it. And I'm sure in some fucked up way pedos can't help it either, but I'm not gonna accept that. And I'm not gonna endorse it at all. And if I find out somebody around me is a pedo, that's it. They're out. I don't give a fuck about this whole slope of, oh, they're attracted to them, but they don't act on a fuck you bullshit. Once you go into that line, your ass is grass. We done. No fucking exceptions. I don't give a shit how close the person is to me. As soon as they come out as a fucking pedo, they're out. Period. End of story. No fucking questions, no debate. I've made the argument 100 times that people need to watch what the fuck their kids are doing. And it always falls on deaf ears, and I always get at least one parent that gets in the comments bitching about, well, I'm supposed to watch my kid at all times. You should at least have some kind of handle to know that they're not going out there creating something that's illegal that could get you in jail for them creating it on a device that has your fucking name on it. Don't give me that shit. I'm not gonna take anything beyond, yeah, you're right on this one. This is an all or nothing. When it comes to CP, that's it. That's not a fucking question. There is no exceptions to the rule. Fuck you, it's over. When it comes to any type of fucking around with the kid, whether it's child abuse, sexual abuse, anything dealing with the fucking kid of exploitative nature, like these fuckers watching it, probably fapping to it, that's it. They're fucking done. No exceptions, no acceptance, and anyone that doesn't like it can fucking blow me on the top of Mount Fuji. Johnny Fox signing off. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Please keep your fucking kids off Periscope. Anyway, if you would like to have your show shelled out so you can help me in the investigation to stop shit like this from going on, please check out the Patreon. We do have rewards now. My company now is set up to try to bring voices of reason where apparently there is none anymore. I'll see you later.